not sure what to do about that, because you should be hearing me, but I'm being told I can't. So let me go to streaming settings and see what's going on here. Yeah, you should be hearing me. So I'll tell you what, Ashley, maybe you're out there. So can you hear me now, Ashley? Text me and let me know if you can hear me now. I'm on now. I'm not sure what happened there. So let's go back and do this whole thing all over again. I'm going to restart this thing. Going to come off and restart it. For day one introduction, if you're out there, Ashley Mabry, I know you were out there watching. So if you're watching this second broadcast, can somebody please text me? Let me know that it's picking up audio. For some reason, the audio was not working. I want to make sure that the audio is working now and that everything's set. I think we should be good to go. Sometimes when you're streaming through your phone and stuff, not everything works the way it should. And I do apologize for that. But we should be live. And I am here in Nashville. And I'm here to report to you all week. So listen, I'm not going to be able to bring woe to you on the normal broadcast time. So I'm just going to do a little talk throughout the day. And if you're out there and you're watching, text me on my cell phone, if you've got my cell phone, and let me know, Chris, I hear you. That way I know everything's going okay with the broadcast, because I have no way of checking Facebook at the same time while I'm doing this to make sure it's broadcasting out to everyone. So again, you know, if you're out there and you have my cell phone number, if you text me, it'll come up and tell me, hey, yes, I can hear you. Then I can know everything's good to go. So anyway, I hope take two, day one, you can hear me. Again, I am from Nashville. I'm bringing you information from our state, from our national convention, the SBC. And I'm excited. It's going to be a good week. One of the largest groups, I think, ever to assemble. So I hope as we do this, that what you're going to see is we're covering a lot of ground this week. And there's going to be a lot of information that's going to be shared, and a lot of information that we're going to vote on that's critical, I think, for the future. I think there needs to be a return to doctrine. That's one of the first things. There needs to be a second thing I hope that happens at the convention, is a return to how our denomination is supposed to function. Associations are going away. Even in our area, the PBA, it's at risk because churches are not supporting the PBA. Churches are not supporting, that's in our area, and that's around the globe. The national level is not supporting, I think, the PBA. There's no funding coming to associations anywhere. It's all focused on church planting. I hope there's a shift from that back to denominational, what made us great, what makes us great, Commission Baptists. I don't know that will happen, but doctrine and denominational structures and how we should function, I think those are important. We're going to vote on the next president of the convention. Some of you may not care or even know. There's 4 that are running that I'm aware of. I think Linton's one of them. I think he may be a little bit too soft on some of the issues for me. I think then you've got Al Mohler, who's the president of Southern Seminary. Good guy theologically, doctrinally solid. But I think he's part of the Good Old Boys Network, so I'm not sure that how I feel about that, or if he'd be the right one for our denomination. He's just a denominational figurehead, in my opinion. And then you've got Adams, and you got Stone. Stone, I think, is part of the executive committee now. Seems to be a solid guy. Seems to be going to be tough on some of the issues that are coming up. But I'm not sure. I think he handled some things right, some things not right. Then you've got Adams. I don't know much about Adams on a personal level, but I like some of the things he's saying about returning to the denominational structures. And here's the deal, own accountability. So you've got doctrinal things. You've got denominational structure. You've got the president. Then you've got, we're going to deal with some critical issues. And one is critical race theory. We don't like to talk about it, I know. But what I want to just say this is the Bible's clear. Anything that divides us by race is sin. Sin. The demographics of what we're calling critical race theory may paint a picture of what reality still shows. Maybe there is greater problems with different segments of what we call race, skin color. But critical race theory, I believe at its core, divides people by race. By saying, hey, you are white, or you are black, or you are Hispanic, or you are Asian, or you are this, or you are that, and therefore you don't have a fair shake, or you have an upper hand, and there's a system that can't be changed. And so white privilege, white supremacy, oppressors and oppressed, victims, and you know, there's bad guys and good guys that are created just by the narrative. And this is what I think is going to happen. Sadly, some of our brothers and sisters in Christ that are of different ethnicities, I hope will not allow the vote I hope that happens this week is to reject critical race theory. I'm just giving you my take on it. We shouldn't have that racism built in. We shouldn't say, I don't think there's systemic racism in the way people portray it. I think what we have is we have a system that actually helps us move forward, and I think is fairer today and more equality today than ever before. And so equity is an issue, but so is equality. So I want you just to think of those things as we look at the convention this week and what's going on. I hope that everybody's going to be following the will of God, and everybody's going to be focused on Jesus, and that we're going to love on each other, and we're going to hug each other's necks, and we are going to be singing Kumbaya when we leave here, I hope. I'm not sure that's going to happen. This could be a divide within the convention, but I hope not. Let's just pray. So I'm asking you to join me in prayer. And just pray for the city of Nashville, pray for this convention, and pray that all these churches, the largest evangelical denomination in the world, will get some things right this week on some of these critical issues. So we got a critical societal issue, we got doctrinal issues, denominational issues, and we have the next president. I don't want that to be negative. It's not. These are all positive things I think that can be positive. Let's hope they turn out that way. Hey, God bless you. We'll talk to you later, probably around 1 o'clock Central Time. 1 o'clock Eastern Time, which will be noon. It'll be noon my time, 1 o'clock your time. So hopefully about 1 p.m. I'll be on live. God bless. Bye.